Gambling behavior occurs over a spectrum. So you have people who are social gamblers and regular gamblers, but as soon as someone is gambling not for fun, so he's gambling because of a problem, you have people going through the problem phase. And that can actually develop into a gambling addiction. And this can be determined through different things, like chasing losses. So you have people who are actually chasing their losses or chasing their winnings. Or they will try to gamble not for fun, but just try to get money out of it, or a quick win or something like that. So as long as gambling is not entertaining, that would be an inclination to gambling problems.
But how do you discover this?
In the online world, as we saw this morning, it's very easy. At least it's easier than the land-based because everything is traced. We have so much data constantly coming in, we can analyze customer behavior, and that's why it's really good to collaborate with researchers. Because when we collaborate with researchers, we get more data analysis and we can actually see and sense, okay, what should we pinpoint to see if someone is going through a gambling problem. So these early signs can actually help us then help people not to go through the gambling addiction phase.
What factors are important to consider before starting to gamble, you think?
I would keep in mind that you don't gamble to numb the pain or because you have an issue. You only gamble if your state of mind is good, and also if you see that you meant to spend, for example, 10 krona, you don't go and spend 100. So as long as you're sane of mind and also committed that you're not going to overspend and that you're not gambling because there's a negative experience, then that's fine.
You've been given awards for your PSEDS model. What is it that makes you consider PSEDS to be good for the company?
I think we've also been given awards because of the timing, because we started this quite early compared to others. But what is really good about the system is that we can see if someone is going through a problem early on, and therefore we can minimize harm. So instead of getting someone to lose so much money, at least we can detect it early on and we can approach this customer. So PSEDS is a system that once we detect, we have trained experts who will actually build a profile on the customer. They will analyze and say, okay, what is the best way to promote a responsible gambling tool or promote maybe you should have a break. And that actually helps both us to have a sustainable business, but also on a societal level that we can minimize harm that happens through the gambling problem.
What do you believe that other companies could learn from Kindred's sustainability work?
I think to just try and just go for it. I know there's always a lot of stigma sometimes with responsible gambling, and some companies might think it's only so bad for the business, but we've seen in the long run it's actually better. And also share data, work with researchers, work with treatment centers, because we can only do so much together. If we stay in silo, we will not manage.